Like, it goes too fast when you're serious, dude. You should always try to have fun, man. Dots is playing well. Okay, I wasn't sure what he was doing at this time. That's the best way to get rare gear. When you had no item, there was even rare gear available. Yeah, there's a lot of little rare shit, dude. My question is, does the ring increase your movement speed while mounted or only on foot? Only on foot, I'm pretty sure. I never got that ring, but I think it's only on foot. Which is still, you move.
If anyone comes poking around the witch spikes, if anyone kill 'em poking around the witch spikes, if anyone.
Okay, give me 30 seconds. I'll be right back. Well, maybe a minute or two, but I'll be right back. And we'll get started.
Vampire or no, the rich magic unsettles me.
Okay, let's see what we got going on here. We can get started. Let me just check one thing. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. That looks good. I'm in Western Skyrim, so we can get started here. Hi, everybody. I left off with Lady Elaine here. She's doing the story quest. So I'm just going to go to the next section so we can get this out of the way and we can always come back to it or whatever. But we'll continue on here. Last we saw, she was up here and all these people are dying and or going crazy or whatever, and they're trying to figure it out. It has something to do with the coven, and we're just learning a bit about what's going on in Skyrim. And then once we do this, then we're going to get into crafting and questing, not questing, but scrying, that sort of stuff. This girl needs to make some gold. Her brother and sisters have made plenty of gold, but she needs more. She's not pulling her weight in this Tamriel family I have going here. So that's why she's going to start to learn to craft and to scry, because they're both very good ways of earning gold. Okay, here we go. Upper right-hand corner says, hold on a second, let me make sure we're doing the right quest. Okay, I think this is the one that, yes, we have to go into the temple. Meridia's Brilliance. Enter Kilcreath Temple. Okay, here we go. This could get crazy, and her fighting skills are terrible. As you can see, she's almost level 4. We're really zooming along here. Okay, so in we go. This ancient Nord temple dedicated to the Daedric Prince Meridia, who sits at the side of Kilcreath Mountain. To this very day, Meridia's faithful pilgrims continue to flock to the temple. Yeah, over there a little crazy.
Monsters in this holy place. We need to find the temple priests.
See, is there any map in here? Oh, yeah. Oh, good. Okay. Hit the M for map, and we've got 3 people we've got to find as we go through here. So, and don't forget, we do search barrels and everything. Oh, good. Okay, we're going to start right out. And chicken shit over there is going to just really not help at all. Oh, I didn't check our weapons or anything. Oh, that's not good. Interrupt that. Oh, see, level 4. What do you know? She's just zipping right along. And, oh, come on, get up, get up, get up. Ooh, there we go. Okay, level 4. Claim our rewards. She went breeches, guards, or iron legs. Oh, let's go with iron legs. They're heavy, but at this point, I think she really needs it. Okay, and we've got an attribute point over here. I'm gonna, since we've got absolutely nothing going on, we're gonna go into stamina. And she has some skill points. We've got 2 skill points, but I guess we could add something to her bar, huh? One-handed shield. Or do we have some passives going on up here? Your passives are really important. Get all that done because it's stuff that just happens when you have certain things. Well, I gotta look at this. I gotta figure this out a little better. I haven't put much time into it, so we're gonna go ahead and put it into puncture. Okay, we're gonna go with puncture at this point. Have to. Let's go with the first slot of the ability bar. There we go. Okay, so she now has an ability. And we have to go on. Make sure there's nothing in this barrel. I don't think so. This is a quest. They're not loading the barrels up. Okay, down we go. Down she goes. We won't get hurt, but she will. Okay, we got a bookshelf. Nothing there, nothing there. We'll check this place out. Ooh, it's pretty big, huh? There's another bookcase. Bookcases are good, especially if you're new tune. We haven't got anything yet. It'll come up on the screen if some of our ability, if one of our abilities is increased or whatever. Oh, here we go. An arrow.
Poor
Oh, this is one of the guys.
Take his meridian medallion so we can remember his sacrifice.
Got his
Should we
meridian
kill
medallion.
anyone who's
Let's check
unaffected?
this out. Oh, nothing in that bookshelf. Nothing in the urns. Nothing there. Okay, this place doesn't have much. Okay, let's see what happens. Let's see. Use a heavy. Yeah, see, heavy. Use a heavy. Boom. Oh, forgot to block. It's funny when you're working with a new tune. It's like you've forgotten everything. And I only have how many tunes? I've been doing this for 4 years. Anyway, it's just the way it is. Okay, let's practice. Oh, let's practice on that. Definitely. Oh, that's 3 of them. That's not good. That guy, where did he go? Oh boy. Oh, we have help. Some other person who is probably, oh, a whole level 5. Okay, great. Much better off than I am. And look at chicken shit over there cowering in the corner again. I already did that one. Okay, let's go ahead. Another gun. Okay, good. A sip of health. What do you know? Won't do much good, but better than nothing. Okay, up we go. Okay, we're getting a little more stuff here. Bookshelf. See, a lore book. That's the way it comes up if it's, say your sword or something has been increased, it will pop up like that on the screen. And I guess we have to go left. Is there some urns with stuff in it? No. We're empty. This urn has something in it. Ah, design. Corundum, which is a material for crafting. And of course, a lockpick. I have probably 4,000 lockpicks in my inventory. Okay, here we go. Ooh, lock. Stay out of the corner. You might notice that my AoE is pink, which really helped change in your controls because you notice it more. It's kind of hard to explain when there's so much red going on the screen. You don't really notice what you need to, and the pink really helps the AoE stand
Priest
out.
Bavian! Our own brethren have turned against us. They've become monsters. I'm safe in here, but the rest of the temple, it's overrun with monsters. Worse, they're our own priests and pilgrims. I saw one pilgrim attack poor Larolvor, ripped at his flesh with her teeth.
Ew. Did the storm cause your brethren to change?
The storm? I hadn't thought of that. Terrible things started happening after it began, though.
Duh.
This may be heresy to say, but Meridia has abandoned us. She doesn't care what happens to this place.
The Daedric Prince.
I'm going to stay here until the danger's past.
You should leave the temple before those creatures find you.
Who's there? Is that you, High Priest?
Our own brethren,
Oh,
like
a
vicious
vampire.
animals.
Horror fiend.
We must find the others.
Okay, we gotta go find them because we're not. Our not too great. Our percentage rate of saving people here is not so great. Okay, oh, puncture increased to rank 3. Wow, that was quick. I just put it on the bar. Okay, which way are we going here? We're going straight ahead. What's in here? Bookshelf. Nope. Solitude bedtime stories. I gotta check something out because one of the lore book libraries that you get through Mages Guild allows you to be able to go. One is for lore books that you find. The other one is for books that you find, and it will just hold them there so that you can read them. And there's a vendor that you can purchase these books from and put in your house as well. No, red level. Got it. Scavenger. I need bait. Okay, so. No, there's 2 dead people over there. I think the arrow is up here.
Triad! Molazu! Molazu gave me no choice, Bavian.
Okay, now
I
we have to
swear
talk
it.
to her.
Just this morning, we were debating the mysteries of the colored rooms. Now
Colored rooms.
he's gone. He attacked me. He tried to devour me. I had no choice but to kill him. To kill a cherished student.
Oh boy. Did he show any signs before he attacked you?
Signs? Do you want to know if he announced his intentions before he turned into a ravenous beast?
A little sarcastic, are you?
Nothing. One moment he was fine. The next, he was a monster. The High Priest took the survivors and fled to the catacombs. You need to help them.
Okay. We'll go to the catacombs. Of course, you know, these characters will always get the crappy jobs. You need to get out of here.
Priest Armin? Wait. Follow me. He
Okay,
fled into the
follow
vestry.
Priest. Where did she go? Upstairs? She must have gone upstairs. Our tag along. Upstairs. And through that door. Boy, she's quick. But I gotta check things out. Nope, nothing there. Vestry. Oh boy. Okay, we're going in here, and that's. You have to follow the priest.
Armin, please. You don't want to do this.
Where the heck is she? She's over here. Where is she? Is she above? Oh, yep, she's above. You notice when you put your cursor on the bar at the top, your directional bar, and it says above. If there's nothing behind it, she's on the same level with you, and it's obvious. It says above, she's above. It says below, she's below. He, she, whatever it is you're searching for. Now, how do we get up there? Let's go over here. We're gonna run. Get up here. And there we go. Is she hiding behind the boxes? Oh my gosh. Told you
They're
she
mad,
was chicken shit.
beyond all reason. Even in this temple, Meridia's light does nothing to help those afflicted with this feral curse. We need to reach the catacombs and find High Priest Varkor.
How do we reach the catacombs?
The catacombs can be accessed from deeper within the temple. We just need to get the key from the Chamberlain's sanctum. I think I know why the High Priest went to the catacombs. It's not only a defensible location, it's where our relic is kept.
Okay, what relic?
Meridia's brilliance. It has the power to channel her light and purge the temple of this corruption. At least, I hope it does. High Priest Varkor wouldn't just hide in the catacombs. She must have a plan to save us.
I hope so. I'll get to the Chamberlain's sanctum and find the key. Okay. I always hate looking for keys. But they're a necessity in this game. Okay, so we have to go through this door up here. Oh, we're going to avoid all these. Right? Oh. Ah, my sword and board. Okay. Ooh, got stuff. Seaweed. Wow. Wow. And ginkgo. That's all provision stuff. Oh, lovely. Okay, well, let's go over. We have to go with the map. Go through that room and then over there. Okay. But urns, ash, sash, that might help. Oh dear, here they come. Here they come. Oh great, I'm in trouble. Okay, well before I die, I'm gonna run. We'll see what happens here. That is one of your strategies, that if things aren't going too well, just run. Run, run, run. Run, run, run. This looks like some of the Skyrim stuff, doesn't it? We're in Skyrim. But I mean the original game of Skyrim. Okay, we beat them. What I need to do, I gotta do something while we're through there. I'm coming through the door, and my chicken got through okay. Okay, I gotta use the quick bar. Over here is the quick bar so that if there's something you need, you can get it quickly. This Tri-Crown Restoration Potion, when you're working by yourself and you get down and everything and you're ready to die, if you hit one of these from into the quick bar, then it will revive you. And see down here, the Q at the bottom, you hit the letter Q. As long as that says, and there's a time limit in between times that you can use it, as long as it's lit up like it is and you hit Q, it will bring back, it will give you stamina magic again. All the necessary things, just so you know. Okay, now off we go. That's where the key is supposed to be, so we're heading over there. Ooh, oh, let's get rid of this guy. And the skis. And the skis. it interesting how they don't touch my chicken? Rod bone. You can sell that for gold. I am of the belief that you just take as much stuff as you possibly can, as long as it's sorted out after you're done playing, and sell as much as you possibly can for gold, because getting gold in this game is a necessity. As in every other game you play, currency is king. Cash is king, I guess they say. Okay, now, go back here. Oh, the circle disappeared. Do you remember seeing the circle here? Well, when I went into it, the bar up above turned that color of the circle, so you knew you were in the circle. But, ooh, Superior Ransacker. I got an achievement. I'm going to try to avoid that. Though they got some good stuff here. There's a cabinet empty. Bookshelves. Okay, this is the big deal. I'm sure we'll get something here. Well, maybe not. Yep, sometimes stacks of books do the same thing, so you want to check out the stacks of books. Okay, let's take care of this guy. He may drop the key. Nope, he didn't drop anything. There we got another lore book. Which is what is going down here on the map. See, now I've got 3 out of 10 lore books. They're starting to stack up. Stack up. Okay. Bookshelf. Okay, wardrobe. A diagram, that's good. That is for furnishing diagrams so that you can make a cup, an empty cup, red guard empty cup. But you know what? A cup's a cup if you haven't started anything yet. Rose herbal tea. And look here, here's our arrow. Chamberlain's key box. Hope it didn't say it on the outside. There we go, catacomb key. Got it. Take the catacomb key and go to the catacombs. Oh, mistake.
Down here. Did you find the key that opens the catacombs?
Yes, where are you? She's below. Which means we have to go down. Oh, this is too cool. This is pretty messed up. Is she still below? Yep, she's still below. Probably over there. Probably should have gone a different way. Oh well. Try to avoid all these things. Where is she? She's cowering behind something again. Health is going down. Oh, excuse me. He ran away. I'm not going to use the potions. I'll sell two. Where the heck is she? She's on this level. There's just too much stuff over here I gotta check out. Nope. Bookshelf. Another bookshelf. I'm gonna try and get this done as quickly as possible. Yes, I should stop looking at stuff. There she is.
Did you retrieve the key from the Chamberlain's sanctum? We need it to open the door to the catacombs.
I have the key.
Perfect. There are only 2 keys that I know of, and the High Priest has the other one. Now open the door, and let's find High Priest Varkor.
Goodbye. Okay, let's do this. Got it. Okay, downstairs we go. Ah,
Even the catacombs are corrupted.
If you notice, that one pretty cute. So it gave me health back. Okay. Interesting over here. Nope, so they're all empty. Okay, let's avoid. Oh, I'm using shards too. Out of that AoE. Oh, and another one. Okay, guys, gotta go. Get out of here. Okay. Search the catacombs. Lower catacombs. Go down further and further.
The High Priest! By the light! Quickly, retrieve the relic.
Retrieve the relic. It's gotta be up here on
Retrieve the relic, and we can escape through the old air shaft.
the top. Oh, look at this statue of Meridia. Okay, I got it. Oh, look at this. High Priest. He's turned bad. No, I didn't help. Now we can take it.
This way, my friend. Let's meet back in the cave.
Oh, there's one. Okay, this way, my friend. Oh, there's a door. For the ladder to get out of the catacombs. Okay, come on. There we go. There we go. We've got what's his name back again. Okay. We're supposed to talk to her. Where the heck is she? She's way up there. So we have to go up. Should have said above. Let's go this way. Ooh, bristleback. Let's take on this bristleback. Let's see. That'd be too much. Oh, that's it. Go after him. Roll dodge, roll dodge. Three times over. I know this isn't that exciting. There we go. Valheim. It's worth gold. Is she way up there? Where the heck is she? How far away is she? Oh, she's not inside there because it's not a door marker. And I do not see people up there. Do you? I don't. Oh, thanks, guy. Use the experience. Which reminds me, I don't think I can find food or give us some food. And okay, now I can find that. What the heck do we put up there? That way. Let's go this way. Put on our running shoes and get up there. There's always a mountain in the way or a place you can't go up. You gotta find a path. It's just the way it is. On the other side of the mountain to do this. One shrine. Is there a way up here? Nope, not here. Let's see what happened. Here we go. Here we go. On the other side. Oh boy. No, that's not it. Shoot. How do we get up there? I don't have any suggestions from anybody, huh? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Go, go, go. Up, up. Oh, here we go. Oh, come on. You can see it. Look at that. Oh, it's probably on the other side. But you can't get around down here. Let's do it. This winds around the other side. Nope. That's where we need to be. We gotta run around the other side. The fun of questing, huh? It's not like that. Using all her endurance just to run to the other side. The mountain! There. Not there. I got this idiot with me, and you would think he would help. He knows this territory. He's from here, but he's not helping one little bit. Okay, let's see. Is this it? Nope, I bet this is it. Yep. Yeah, watch this. Yes, no, maybe. No. See? Yep, there we go. Of course, you've got to go past a giant to get up there. Oh no, are you kidding me? What the heck? Well, you know, if they didn't make it difficult, it wouldn't be much of a game, would it? We have to figure this stuff out. Now, is this where I was stuck? What the heck? Way over there now. There. What the heck? Well, you know what? I bet you have to rotate back to the temple. I have a feeling it's inside, but it's like a cave, so there's no door symbol. We'll find out. Now she's below. This is the joy of doing a quest for the first time. Oh, she's probably in here. There she is.
How fragile my fate, when I can depend more on help from a stranger than from my god.
At least there are some survivors. What will you do now?
And such terrible things we witnessed today. An unnatural storm, vampires, innocent people turning into monsters. I fear this corruption cannot simply be prayed away. It seems that Meridia has abandoned us to our fate. Why? I cannot say.
Here are the Meridian medallions I retrieved.
Ah, thank you. These belonged to Roligmolf and Acolyte Lorelfor. I wish we could have saved them, but at least we can use these to remember them. I doubt we can recover their remains before the temple is sealed.
Now look at those names. Roligmolf and Larflor. Nuts. How are you going to seal the temple?
With Meridia's brilliance. I'm not sure my faith is strong enough to use it after all this, but I suppose I have to try. I owe that much to High Priest Varkor's memory. Do you have the relic?
Here's Meridia's relic.
I'll work with our remaining priests. Try to use the relic to purge the corruption and seal the temple. If that doesn't work, well, let's hope that it does. Thank you, my friend. You stood with us while Meridia turned away. We won't forget that.
What will you do now?
The injured still need to be treated, and the temple's corruption needs to be dealt with. Despite the way I feel about Meridia now, I still have a responsibility. I won't walk away from it. Not like Meridia walked away from us.
It sounds like you've lost your faith.
I lost a lot of things today. We all did. But that doesn't mean I won't keep trying to help the faithful. There are injured to tend to, and those poor souls who lost their mind to the storm. I want to find a way to help them all.
Do you know how to use the relic?
High Priest Varkor claimed it contained Meridia's divine light. There are rituals for releasing such power. Whether I or one of the other priests can make use of it, we'll see. I just hope we don't experience any more of those storms.
Goodbye. Okay, two things happened there at the end of that. I concluded that portion of the story quest, which you can see here. Oh, no, that's wish it's here. I didn't get a completion yet. So there must be more to it. The Gathering Storm. Oh, that's the other one. Gathering Storm. Tree. Okay, let's finish that one and then we'll go on from there. But I also leveled up. I'm now level 5. Claim that stuff. And one thing that I got there is I have skill points here, but something that was added was my Breton skills. These are all passives, and they give you these skills that a Breton normally has. Experience gained with light armor skills. Increase the maximum magicka by 825. Spell attunement and magicka mystery. I am not using much magic at this point. I will be getting there, but that's for another date. I also ended up getting some achievements here. Let's look at these achievements. So points I got. There's this one, Superior Ransacker. Oh, I thought I got another achievement after that. Let's see here. What have I got? Great. General. Nothing in antiquities yet. Exploration. No, nothing. Quests. There. There. I guess you gotta go a ways before you can get more of the achievements. Okay, well we're gonna do what this guy needs to have done. He followed us all this way. He needs to get his equipment back. So we will go find it, and hopefully we won't have to do too much more for him, because I want to get into some crafting and scrying. She needs some cash. Okay. It's below. Oh dear, let's fight it. And he's down. Here, get some runestones. This is for enchanting. And that's a whole nother subject. Let's see where we're going. On the road. On the road again.
That's close enough, Leech.
Wait! I'm not part of the coven!
Talk to Lyris. Oh, I forgot she was on this trip with us.
Looks
right?
like I made it back just in time. This place is crawling with vampires, and that one was about to make a meal out of you.
That's Fenorian of House Ravenwatch. He's investigating the Ice Reach Coven, just like us.
House Ravenwatch. I've heard of them, but he's a long way from Rivenspire. Well, if you're willing to trust a vampire, I suppose I can too. I spotted a coven witch. If we hurry, we might be able to catch her.
A coven witch?
On the cliff overlooking the temple. Calls herself Sister Embrit. I was going to rush her, but I wanted to make sure you hadn't run afoul of any of these monsters first. No offense, Fen. Come on. If we're lucky, the witch is still up there.
I'll meet you up there.
Perhaps I could question the witch before you introduce her to your impressive axe blade?
Question the witch first. Interesting. Let's go to Runestone. And we are heading towards that quest marker up above. How far do we have to go? Ah, just up the road. Okay. But not that far. Oh boy. Great. They just went right out of the sky, huh? Okay. Now it says puncture can now be morphed. I go to class or weapon, one-handed, that's where it was. You can. We have a selection now between two different. When you go like this, it gives you which one you want to do. And at the very bottom of the green, it talks to you about the differences between them. I'm not ready to do that just yet, but I will add slash. Surprise an enemy with a deep lunge. Okay. Better than no. And fortress. This is a passive. With one-hand weapon and shield equipped, reduces the stamina cost of your one-handed shield abilities by 7%, and the cost of your blocking by 18%. That's a good one. Okay, cool. Here we go. bad guys a little bit. Normally I don't, but I want to get through this. Oh, okay. We have to kill Sister Amber. Oh, this guy's killing her already. Let's get involved. Oh, shit. Darn it. If I'd gotten a hit in, I would have gotten the... But now we have to wait for this.
Go with your vampire friend. I'm gonna look around here.
Go with my vampire friend? Where's the vampire friend? Where is he? Take me where he lives. Anybody see him? I don't see him. Is he on the map? Nope. Nope. The only task we have is to kill this sister, what's her name, that just died. So we have to wait till she reappears.
Not even Harold. It seems the ritual needs refinement.
Oh, she's
Kill
back.
her before
See
she
the
can
bar up
summon
above?
another storm.
She's back.
Willing
Strong she is.
sacrifices.
Okay, we gotta go.
How nice.
Sacrifice! I'd rather give you my axe, witch.
Ah, okay.
I hoped you could take her prisoner. No matter. I found something.
No, we're not gonna
This
take her
way?
prisoner.
Go with your vampire friend. I'm gonna look around here.
Ah, see, that's where it is. Go with your vampire friend when she is killed. Talk to Fenorian.
Do you see? These are the same as the urns smuggled from Bankarai. They didn't just shatter, they exploded. I can sense traces of magicka clinging to the shards that match the energy used in the storm ritual. These other fragments, though.
Other fragments?
All this rubble scattered around didn't just come from these urns. The texture and patterns are different. They appear to have used the funerary dust in the urns to summon the Harrow Storms. But I'm not sure what was inside the larger vessels.
Larger vessels.
Look at the shape of the fragments. They come from a hollow receptacle of some sort. Something at least as tall as you. Perhaps larger. Just another piece of the puzzle. Maybe when I analyze the witchpike residue, an answer will suggest itself.
Come to Solitude with us. There must be a place there where you can set up your equipment.
Thank you, but no.
Smart
I
guy.
try to avoid large population centers.
He is a vampire.
The temptation. You understand. I'll find someplace nearby, but out of the way where I can set up my equipment and work undisturbed. I'll send word when I have something to report.
Do you have a location in mind?
I met a clever woman who lives in the bog near Morthal. Old Mjolin's a dying breed among the Nords, a practitioner of the old magic. The locals both admire and fear her. If anyone can help me untangle the Coven's ritual, it's her.
What makes you think old Jolin can help?
Mjolin's experience with the
Mjolnir.
old ways and reach magic make her ideally suited to assist me in this endeavor. She's the closest thing to an expert we're likely to find out here. At least one who doesn't want to feed our eyes to a harpy.
Where's Morthal?
Western Skyrim consists of 3 holds: Hafengar, Hjalmarch, and Carthalt. Morthal is the capital of Hjalmarch. It's located southeast of Solitude, along the River Hjal. Old Mjolin lives in the marshlands nearby.
Have you dealt with anything like this before?
The Raven Watch has had to curtail rogue vampire clans, and put down feral blood fiends on occasion, but I've never dealt with anything like this before. People turning into Harrow fiends, or becoming mindless harrowed. It's a nightmare.
Right, you have a theory about the effects of the Harrow Storm.
Yes, but more research is required to confirm anything. Still, from what we observed here, it appears the Harrow Storm produced 3 distinct results in those caught within it. It turned them into Harrow fiends, or harrowed, or it simply killed them.
He's a happy-go-lucky vampire. He's whistling. Okay. Have to talk to Lyris now.
So, what did your vampire friend discover?
Fenorian thinks the Harrow Storms create the Harrow Fiends and the Harrowed.
Reach witches summoning magical storms to create feral vampires? That's horrible, but to what purpose? Well, that's the next puzzle to solve. First, we need to get this information to the Queen. Here. This was for Brondel, but it's yours now.
Oh, wow. A dagger. And 204 gold.
Queen Gerhild needs to hear what we discovered at Kilcreath Temple. Hopefully that will be enough for her to get us an audience with High King Svargrim.
Do you have enough evidence to convince the king and queen of the danger?
The Queen seemed reasonable. She'll believe us. As for Svargrim, who can tell? I haven't met the man, but everything I've heard describes him as prideful, arrogant, and hard-headed. Even with the Queen's help, there's no guarantee.
So what do we do if High King Svargrim refuses to see us?
I'd like to knock down the palace door, grab him by the throat, and shake him until he listens. That would probably start a war, though, and Yoren specifically asked me to avoid that. For now, let's bring our evidence to Queen Gerhild.
Let's go see the High Queen.
If there's anything else we need to discuss, let's get it out of the way now, before we return to Solitude.
Why do you think the Ice Reach Coven wants to turn people into Harrow Fiends?
Hey, you and Fenorian came to that conclusion, not me. Still, it makes as much sense as anything. As to why, I have no idea. This connection to vampires, though, that's troubling. We should keep Fen away until we get into Svargrim's good graces.
Venerin is going to seek help from a clever woman near Morthal.
A clever woman? Out here? Nords are extremely distrustful of magic, especially Nords from western Skyrim. I'm surprised the people of Morthal tolerate her presence. If anyone can help Fen figure out the Coven's ritual, though, it would be her.
Should we help them with their research?
Our priority remains getting an audience with High King Svargrim. We need to convince him that the Ice Reach Coven is a threat to his kingdom, and get him to help us stop them. Let's return to Solitude and present our findings to the Queen.
What's a clever woman? There's more conversation coming here, I can tell.
Clever men and women are Nords with an aptitude for magic, though most use the term to refer to practitioners of the old ways. They're rare. Not the usual adepts found at the Mages Guild. Distrust of magic runs deep in Skyrim, especially out here.
Why do the people of Skyrim distrust magic?
Could be that the elves our ancestors fought soured our taste for magic. Or maybe there weren't enough skalds singing about wizards going to Sovngarde. Might be that Nords just prefer their natural talents. Either way, magic isn't popular here.
Goodbye. Okay, so we have a new hold on just a moment. Okay, we're just going to head on into Solitude for a minute and start doing a little crafting and scrying. We'll see what happens. Let's see if I can find a way shrine down here. There's one over there. Oh, gotta go around the mountain again. Around the mountain again.
Relax. The storms have no effect on vampires.
Ah. No effect on vampires. It only helps to create them. Oh, not these guys again. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, this one. We must pop down here every time I come this way. Ooh, a little bit trickier. The level went up, that's why. Ah! Where'd he go? Where'd he go? There he is. Finally. 6 gold. Eh. Okay. Let's see which way to the... It's around the bend down here. Okay. Okay, I don't have too many of these people. If you run, say you're in a hurry to get somewhere and you just run and get to the way shrine, if they're following you still by the time you get to the way shrine, if you just try and fight them just a little bit, they'll turn around and run away. If you picked them up quite a while ago. So when in doubt, run. It's good advice. I normally don't, but at this point I want to get into town. Yep, nobody's coming. Okay, so we're going to Solitude. Oh, let's go down to the docks because I have to train my horse again. Gone. Put that at once. So we have to go up the hill. Oh, can you take a shortcut here? Oh, let's see if this will. I have to go all the way down around the bend. I didn't have this, I believe, in Skyrim. What the heck? This must be an event thing. Yeah. Oh yeah, next week starts the new event in Somerset. And this is the new Indrik that you can get. It's called a Moss Heart Indrik. It's okay. It's different. And this is the normal Nascent Indrik. And you have to gather event tickets to get feathers, which are here. 4 of those feathers. And it takes 10 event tickets to get 1 feather to get the Nascent Indrik, and then you collect berries the same way you collect feathers with tickets to change your Nascent Indrik into something else. Indrik life cycle. That is the Indrik life cycle is let's see it. Talks about how 4 feathers makes the Nascent Indrik, and then 4 of these berries make this one, this one, this one, this one. So far there's apparently 4 different types. I think I have the Dawnbreaker one, the very first one, but that's about it. And 1 Nascent Indrik. I think I want the snow one. And then I think I'm going to stop collecting Indriks. Excuse me. Because I want to go with... anyway, this will open up. The Impresario will be here, and it will open up next Thursday, 10 a.m. Eastern time. And here I've got to get this horse going.
I killed a man for mistreat.
See, I'm at 2. This is so slow. But I guess it's worth it. All of those, that whole area there is to go into Battlegrounds, which is something I haven't done yet. And this girl's definitely not ready for Battlegrounds, so it'll be a while. Let's see. Okay. Let's do a couple of things here. Let's go to the stations. We will see what we have to do to start crafting. I think we have to go see somebody first. Let's see. Let's start with provisioning. I do not need too much to start. Cooking fire. Okay. Select cook or brew, then choose the item or items you wish to prepare. Or to craft the item, you can only craft food and drink if you learn the associated recipe and have the proper ingredient for that item. Now, if I remember right, you don't do grits. Well, no, you do. So, how do we get to that? Let's see.
Some folk.
Okay. That's who you get recipes from. This guy's who you get drink recipes
Someone
from.
passed through.
Oh no, groceries. Oh, but I can repair my armor here. As you can see at the very bottom, any of the store merchants, you can repair your armor. So for 46 gold, I think they are. Repair all your damage equipment. 46 gold. There we go. Okay, upper right hand corner, it said it repaired everything. Now, I'm not sure here about getting the writs. do this later because I want to check something out here. Let's talk to the blacksmith.
I'm quite sure that when a dwarf sneezed, they use that sound to name something around them. How else do you explain Enchi? Not you.
So there's diagrams and crafting style materials and stuff that you can purchase from the different vendors at the different crafting stations. Now,
The feel of the wood's grain under my...
yeah, she's the carpenter. Okay, we're gonna do one thing. Check something out. Because people in town that you get certified for in crafting, they're usually hanging out by the Fighters Guild.
What is
and
it?
The Mages Guild. Let's go over here and take a look. I could look this up, but it's more fun when you don't know what you're doing, right? Oh, shoot. Okay, this is the Fighters Guild. I don't see anybody hanging around outside. Let's see what it has to say.
A part of me wonders if I chose the right vocation. I enjoy crafting with leather, but it's such a change after years of sailing. On the sea, you know, your crew has your back. On land, things feel much more complicated.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay. I wonder... We may have to figure this one out. Kill your bottle above. What I'm looking for are black arrows over people's heads. Let's go upstairs real quick. There's stairs here somewhere. There we go. Let's check this out. No. Okay, well, we're going to do something else and we're going to scry. You can't steal from there. The bookcase, we might get something. Tower Wolf. That's stealing. I'm going to do that another week at this point. Bookshelves. Let's look around. Let's see if there's anybody else hanging around out here. There's any other black arrows. That bottle is in an alley, I know. I'm gonna run down here to the Mages Guild and just check it out. Let's see. Could be wrong. Oh, there's a black arrow there. This looks promising. Let's see. Hanging out here.
Over here, Initiate. Greetings. I have a message for you from Velast, Mistress of Incunabula.
Oh, I don't think this is it.
Indeed. She has a task for you. You'll want to speak with her as soon as you can. Velast awaits you at the Guild Hall in Daggerfall, along the southern coast of Glenumbra. Of course. What can I tell you?
Who is Velast again?
The Mistress of Incunabula for the Guild, the Keeper of Tomes. She's the Guild's most accomplished lore master, second only really to Guildmaster Vanus himself.
Do you know what she wants?
I don't, but she usually tries to offer new guildmates a chance to prove themselves. As you might imagine, she's keenly interested in acquiring new books for the lore library.
Oh.
Maybe she's got a lead on a trove of tomes?
Okay, so I've got a Western Skyrim quest going here, and I've got a guild quest. Not a bad one. But I want to find out about crafting. You know what? Let's go. I know where it'll tell us. Everybody's got their free pets. See these flying dragons? There's 2 of them right there. That was a free pet that is available in the Crown Store, if you don't know. Right here. It's a whole bundle of fun stuff, and one of them is pet. My pet is my chicken. I'm sorry, I have a thing about chickens. I love the way they cackle in the delves of dungeons. What I'm looking for is a board, a signboard that talks about writs. This area is for the guild traders, and what this is different guilds.
I've noticed a change in the flow of mercantile goods of late, but that doesn't impact my wares. Distinctive goods for discerning people.
This has to do, well, it's a guild store. A guild owns it. They have to pay for it every week. They have a rent that they pay for using a guild store. That makes it so they can sell to anybody in the game. This happens to be Solitude Traders, and she's wearing the the tabard of Solitude Traders. And you can go into the guild store, and they sell all kinds of things. Let's see what they have in furnishings. They have any Target dummies? Probably not. Nope. What about furnishings? Okay, they have branches. These may be things that they found running around in the open, or they made them themselves, like fish. You can fish, and you get fish. So they will sell you 9. Somebody is going to sell you 9 fish. Oh, these are fish that you can put in the house. See how it says in the upper right-hand corner of the box, it says furnishing hearth. It means it's something to go into a small house. So, for 810 gold, you could get 9 fish. And then there's trout. This is also trout that you can lay around in your house. 1,600 for 8 of them. A painting, books. You can get books that are readable that you can put in your house and people can pick them up and read them. Anyway, it's all cool. And you can search all sorts of things. There's weapons. Let's see what we've got as far as start the search. All kinds of weapons. All different levels. And how much they cost in gold. So that's what all of these are. These are, see now this is a different guild. You can tell by his tabard.
Between carving animals from tusks and selling goods.
Here's another one, and some of them specialize in other
I found the
things.
most wonderful treat in a tree I climbed the other day.
So there's usually about 6. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, there are 6 of them here in this area, and if you're looking for some particular item and you're willing to pay gold for them, then check it out. Okay, now I am looking for crafting boards. You've got to be kidding me. Hello? Let's see that. Let's go downstairs and check. I don't find them right away. It doesn't explain. I won't get that started till I figure it out. That'll be our next stream. But they always have the boards hanging out somewhere. Skyrim is different. What the heck?
Keep your weapons sharp and close.
This is
You meet the new commander.
that. Intruders. Well, what the heck? Isn't that funny? I didn't check before. And usually they're pretty close to your weapons while you're in town. You could accidentally kill someone. If you kill an innocent or a guard, it's going to cost you something. So it's not good. I just really don't understand why I don't have boards up here. Maybe they are inside. Oh, 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 here we go. Here we go. Okay, see the symbols up above? I can't get anything off of them yet because I have to be certified in all these different crafting, and that's what I need to figure out is how you get certified here. Maybe I'm not a high enough level. I can't remember. It's been so long since I started crafting. But this is provisioning, enchanting, and alchemy on this board, the symbols. And this board is clothing, blacksmithing, woodworking, and jewelry. So this is where you pick up your writs, and normally it tells you to go through. I know I have to start with somebody to get the quest started, but I will check that out and do it another day. Because I know it would be terribly boring to sit here and watch me. But we're going to go scrying. That's more fun. I want to check this out. Western Scrying. I want to see where this door goes. Hang on. Sorry. Curiosity. I think it takes you down below. Yep. See, we're down in the water. And I guess you can go up here and go back up. That's cool. It saves you running around. I know they had it in Skyrim too, but I thought you had to complete a quest in order to get it. Okay, we're going to go down to the Antiquarian Circle and see if we can get started scrying. Normally, you start with a note that's here on this board, on this wall, in this alleyway. But it's not there. So there must be things you have to finish before you can start doing that. You must get to a certain level or something. Okay. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that. Wow. Okay. Let's go inside and see this. Another dragon. Ah, here we go. Oh my goodness. Thank goodness.
What's this? A new antiquarian in the making?
Yes.
So, what brings a sturdy hero like you to the Gwylem Annex? I can't imagine you're looking for a book. Then again, I do see a glimmer of curiosity in your eyes. Perhaps you seek admission to the Antiquarian Circle.
The Antiquarian Circle?
The University of Gwylem's most prestigious historical society. We scour the continent for lost antiquities, collecting and cataloging as we go. We've made hundreds of discoveries, thanks in no small part to our scrying tool, the Antiquarian's Eye.
The Antiquarian Eye?
An invention of our university's founder, Terrain Fire. It allows the wielder's mind to travel vast distances and find buried relics, truths lost to history. Gazing into the eye requires both skill and talent. How talented are you, I wonder?
Let's find out. How do I begin?
Admission to the circle begins easily enough. Just place your hand on the Antiquarian's Eye. If you possess the aptitude, you will attune to the eye immediately. If you don't possess the aptitude, the eye will reject you. Couldn't be simpler.
Yeah. What can you tell me about the Antiquarian's Eye?
It's a magnificent device, alien in origin. As I said before, our university's founder, Terrain Fire, developed it along with countless other scholarly tools. Alas, he died before we could demonstrate the object's true potential.
What does it do exactly?
It homes in on objects of historical import, much like a bloodhound, without all the baying and drooling, of course. We still don't fully understand how it determines an item's value. Just more proof of our founder's genius, I suppose.
How many of these devices do you have?
We recovered several from a vault in Elenir. It seems Sage Fire intended for the university's best and brightest to continue his work after he was gone. It took longer than he would have liked, I'm sure. But I fully intend to honor his legacy.
What is the goal of the Antiquarian Circle?
We seek the truth, above all else. Written histories rarely give an honest accounting of the past, so we go straight to the source. Relics, curios, even ancient bric-a-brac. Anything that can teach us more about the myriad cultures of Tamriel.
The relics you find valuable?
I assume you mean commercially valuable? Yes, you can keep any relics you recover and do with them what you will. The Circle's chief concern is cataloging the discoveries and learning what we can from them. Everyone benefits from the arrangement.
Okay, so what is the University of Gwylem?
It's a school, of course. The very best, by any credible assessment. At least it was. What I wouldn't give to walk those halls again. This frigid annex is a very poor substitute. Very poor indeed.
Did you teach there?
For a time. I studied there as well. Despite all of Cyrodiil's struggles, I really did believe we could weather the storm. But war has far-reaching consequences, even for those who want no part in it. Especially for those who want no part in it.
So you've established a new annex here?
Here and elsewhere. The faculty scattered to the winds when the plane meld took hold. Fortunately, most of us survived, and we write each other constantly. I wound up in Skyrim somehow. As frozen wastelands go, it's really quite pleasant.
Now, examine the antiquarian eye. That is over here. There it is. Oop. There it is.
Impressive. We rarely see such an energetic attunement.
Yeah,
right. Well. It seems I underestimated you. With a reaction like that, you may well rival Gabrielle, our most accomplished antiquarian. I wonder what secrets you might find gazing through the eye.
Let's find out. How does it work?
In a hurry, are we? We'll teach you to use the eye in due course. First, do you vow to uphold the principles and traditions of the Circle, to catalog your discoveries for future generations and give a true accounting of Tamriel's history?
I do. I want to join the Antiquarian Circle.
An excellent decision. Mastering the eye is no small endeavor. But with Gabrielle's tutelage and my rigorous oversight, we may make a true scholar of you yet. Welcome to the Circle, Antiquarian.
Okay, so what I received was a skill line. Complete the quest.
Now then, we should begin your education in earnest. I suggest you speak with Gabrielle Benelli. I can provide some scholarly advice, but when it comes to using the Antiquarian's eye itself, you'll find no better teacher than Gabrielle.
Where is Gabrielle?
Downstairs, poring over more maps and tomes, no doubt. Honestly, the girl never stops working. I'd almost think she was trying to make the rest of us look bad if she wasn't so confoundedly cheerful. At any rate, she'll get you sorted.
All right, I'll go downstairs and speak to Gabrielle.
Speak with me again once Gabrielle's taught you the basics. I know I can come across as chilly, but truthfully, I'm anxious to get you into the field.
Why can't you teach me how to use the eye?
Because I'm not a mage. Don't make a face. I never said I possess the aptitude. We all contribute to the Circle in our own way. You may wield the eye, but rest assured, my skill as a writer is no less important.
How does your writing... Excuse me. How does your writing contribute to the Circle?
Not just writing. Few can match my knowledge of ancient history, aside from those who lived through it all, like that insufferable dark elf Devaith Fear. You may find these relics, but it's incumbent upon me to tell you what they are.
Goodbye. Okay, now I'm level 5. I need to start. Okay, I got 3 soul gems. That's good. Now I'm gonna start putting some stuff into Magify. So those points take us to the skill line. What's this in the world? Oh, scrying and excavation. Okay. These 2 items are used in this skill line, in this antiquarian research that we do. We're out looking for antiques, basically, and the next step is to learn how to do it. So we're going to go downstairs and talk to Gabrielle. Here she is.
Ah, you must be the Antiquarian Circle's most recent addition, eh? Greetings. Sorry for the mess.
I'll tidy up down here, you know, eventually. But I digress. Verita wants me to teach you to use the Antiquarian's Eye, yes?
Yes, Verita said you can use it better than anyone.
Wow, really? That's uncharacteristically gracious of her. Huh. Well, anyway, let's get started. It all begins with concentration. The eye wants to show you what you seek. So, clear your thoughts, and conjure up a picture of the relic in your mind.
So I need to have a relic in mind? Then what?
The exciting part. Gaze into the eye and focus on the facets in the glass. Take a breath and try to unify the symbols into a single pattern. Eventually, you'll stop looking at the lens and start looking through it. Why don't we just give it a try?
Fair enough. I'll try using the Antiquarian's Eye. I've been doing this quite a while with my main tune, actually. And I have lots of leads, which you need in order to do this. You need to find a lead to find something. As you can see, I have lots of leads in different areas. But with this girl, my skills are very low. Some of the stuff's pretty cool that you can get. Yesterday I got this, you get some furnishing items, and this was a wind chime made out of bones and stuff like that. This was a wreath with a light around it, or a light in the center of a wreath. And this one, oh, darn it. Okay, this one I'm going to probably finish today. It's a music box, and it takes 3 different items you have to find. I found 2 of them, so I hope to find the 3rd one. We'll see how that goes. That's in Oridon. See, it has to do with different areas. Now, Western Skyrim. Here we go. Here's Western Skyrim, and these are the leads that I have here for Western Skyrim. But I'm going to go out and show you how to use use the, that's it. Use the Scrying tool. And then again, no, I guess I have to do it inside. Let's go back here and see what this says. Scry for Gabrielle's bottle of proving. Open the journal navigate to antiquities. So in your journal, actually this is what normally comes out where your quests are, but here's your antiquities. So you click on that in the Western Skyrim. Scryable items. You have to be in the Scryable to find the ones that you can scry. And this is the one that she's asking us to scry for. And if you look at the bottom of the screen, it says for E for scrying. Scry, yes, it's showing on the screen. I want to make sure you can see it. So you press the letter E, and it brings up the scry.
Well done. Now fix your eyes on the center and the corners of the lens. Then turn your focus inward toward the facets in the glass. Concentrate, and the facets should merge. Unifying the lens into a single pattern will perfectly attune the eye, but you only need to reach the foci to gain a rough idea of the object's location. If you lose your focus, just try again.
Okay, so the... Oh boy, excuse me. The thing we're trying to do is to get up to this foci by connecting areas here. And you pick out your first one. And this is really the only one that will go anywhere, so you click on that, and it brings all of these together. Then you have to figure out where the next one is that would be beneficial. And that would be good because it would go all the way up, and then it would connect all of this into there. This one's good because it would connect here or here. I kind of like this one. I'll go this way. And like that. And we have scried for the correct
Location the eye provided. I'll meet you in the courtyard.
And it shows you on the map where you are going to go scrying for. Continue. And go out the door. And a little area. With a dig site in it. Here's the dig site.
Looks like this is the spot. Time to excavate the antiquity.
Okay, so Scrying was locating. That's what we were doing when we were scrying. And you have all of these things that you can do that will eventually end up with them. Make it easier to scry. And the other part of this is excavation. We have an auger and a hand brush at this point to dig, just like an archaeologist would. So those are the two skill lines that are involved with the Antiquarian Circle. So we're going to push E to go down here and see if we can locate.
Remember to move cautiously. Use the right tool for the right level of excavation, and don't rush yourself. Even careful digging can result in an unsteady dig site, so be mindful of its stability.
Oh, excuse me. Whoa. Okay, we have 9 turns to try and locate the area. I usually start about in the middle, because when you do this, it's like playing hot and cold. Red is far away from the green that you're looking for. This is an orange, then there's yellow and green. So there's red, orange, yellow, and green. And they have an area, if you can see, a box. Not the box that the yellow one is in, but there's around the edge, the big box and the little box. The area between the big box and the little box is where you'll find the green in some spot. If you find yellow, you know you're close. If you find red, the next time you dig, you're further away. So we're going to go out into this area somewhere and pick one. Okay. So now it's given me another area to try. So since this was in the original area shown, going there. Yeah. They're usually, it depends on what you're scrying for, how valuable the item is as to how many boxes, how many areas you're going to have to dig out. But this, the auger, this tool here, is helping you to locate where the item is. Okay, that's yellow. So now we know it's not going to go this way, it's going to go this way. We just have to figure out where. Okay, there we go. That's it. Now, there will be more boxes the more valuable it goes. The next thing you do is you're going to click on this brush. You're going to dig down. Doesn't take much when you did the beginning. And I'm clicking my mouse button. Antiquity unearthed. Okay, so that is the antiquity. Now what they want you to do is look. Did it say anything about an additional bonus item? Because that's the other thing that you'll do is search for the additional bonus item. You'll have extra time on here. Bonus loot unearthed. Okay, so here's bonus loot. And the bonus loot was a carved pumice stone. And this is what we did find. And that is it. Let's go talk to Gabrielle.
There you have it. You're a proper antiquarian now. Seems you have quite a knack for it too. Just keep practicing with the antiquarian's eye and master those digging techniques. I'm confident you'll be recovering priceless relics in no time.
What should I do next?
I'd report back to Verida and let her know you successfully extracted your first antiquity. Don't expect too much in the way of praise, but trust me, she'll be ecstatic. Once you've checked in, start looking for relics. No time like the present, eh?
Could you remind me how the antiquarian eye works?
Of course. We use the antiquarian's eye to scry for antiquities hidden all over Tamriel. Anytime you want to search for one of these treasures, just open your antiquities codex and select the object you'd like to find.
And once I select an antiquity to search for,
then the fun begins. You'll notice symbols swimming in the facets of the eye's lens. Concentrate, and try to merge as many of the symbols as possible. If you reach the eye's foci, you'll get a glimpse of the antiquity's possible resting places.
There can be more than one location?
Indeed. If you achieve perfect focus, you might narrow it down to a single dig site. If you don't reach all of the eye's foci, you'll wind up with several possible locations. Luckily, you can always try again. It's all a matter of practice.
This is where getting out there and doing it makes it you understand what she's talking about a little bit better.
Certainly. You should have a small array of tools at your disposal, some for removing large helpings of dirt and others for more precise excavation.
All right, how will I know which tool to use?
That's the trick, isn't it? You'll notice subtle differences in the composition of the soil. To the layman, these differences of color and texture might appear random, but with practice, you'll begin to notice patterns. Well, maybe not patterns in the formal sense, but shapes that align with the object you're excavating. These shapes can guide your efforts. Just remember to be careful. These are priceless antiquities we're digging up, not turnips.
What happens if I'm not careful?
You might damage the antiquity, or collapse the dig site entirely, reburying everything you tried to recover. It happens to all of us eventually. The best we can do is stay cautious, and also sober. Some of the locals struggle with that.
Okie dokie. Let's go talk to what's her name in the house and or in this building, and then we'll go out and do a little bit of scrying. There's a couple of things they haven't really mentioned that you might want to be aware of.
Welcome back, Antiquarian. I trust your time with Gabrielle was illuminating.
Oh.
Excellent. I had a good feeling about you, and as usual, I was right.
Okay,
You have a great deal of work to do.
Quest, we're going to get out there and work on this now because you'll understand a little bit better watching someone doing this. Okay, what we're going to do is stand right here, and to get started, first off, the thing that they don't explain very well is how to locate, and I think I'll get into that when we start the digging part of it, where we have to find the dig site. But for right now, what you're going to do is hit the letter J, which gets you to this, and you want to click on the antiquities. It's telling you here when you click on Scrabble what 3 leads you have in Western Skyrim that you can scry for. So let's go for the Nord Scrimshaw pendant, which is worth 250 gold. The blue here of the drinking horn is worth 1,000 gold, and the markings, I don't know. Okay, well then I guess that one is you can't sell it. It's a body marking. Same thing with furniture or housing items. You can't sell those because they become part of your inventory. Okay, let's do this. We're going to hit the E to be able to scry. That comes the antiquarian eye. Okay, now you see there are 6 foci here. We need to connect them to one another by using patterns within the eye. So there we're connected to one that way, and here we would connect to one this way. And as you can see, the pattern that is showing up is that all the same symbol is within the bright white line. Over here, this one, it just goes one way. This one looks pretty good because it reaches out other directions. Now, you always have to start from the center here until you go up in level, and you'll be able to put more skill points into the skill line, and it'll get you further out starting on some things. So we're going to go here. This one is good because I can tell that it's going to go out further, and it will most likely spread out even farther. So let's click on that. Now what you want to do is go around here and see. Okay, see there, that one connects with the eye over there. Is there anything else that goes around here that could possibly be good? And I think I'm going to go with this one. This connects to that foci, but this one takes you out further. You have more territory covered with it. So we're going to go with that one. And I'm going to go around and check this out. Because you only have so many turns. It will tell you when you get to 3, 2, 1. Not much difference there. Okay, well, let's do this. Let's connect there. So we'll grab this one. And then this one gives us all of this, which will grab that one. And if you can see down here, we're down to 3. Okay, let's go here. We didn't know where to select that. I'm going to go here. We're going to grab this one here. Oh, we only have one left. Oh, there we go. And it will connect all of them. Now, if we had missed one of them, we'd have 2 dig sites to find. Here's our dig site. Now, if you had missed 2 of them, or if we'd missed one of them, it would have added another one. It would have 2 sites to go dig. And the more that you don't find, the more dig sites you have to check out. And it gets to be a little bit of a pain. Not bad. Okay, let's go. Let's take the way shrine.
How about a coin or 2?
Take the way shrine down to the dock way shrine and go from there.
There's an urgent task for you.
Okay, and here's the dock way shrine. Although, you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to just, because this is going to have to take us here. We're going to go all up here. I'm going to show you that we'll use the shortcut that we just discovered. Right here, correct? Yes, right here. This will get us closer to it. I'll explain when we get there. I'm sure it's obvious. Okay. So we came out that door from up above. We were way up there. Oh, look at the windmill. Huh. And originally I was going to take this way shrine and go to this way shrine, and we have to go over here so that we can go around along here. But we cut all this territory out. We just came straight down, and all we have to do is go over there. It's, you know, it's okay. Now, what we're looking for, you see up in the top bar, my directional bar at the top, see that symbol of the antiquarian eye, and it also says that. We're going to head towards that because that's the dig site. And what we're looking for is the moored scrimshaw pendant when we get there. So, we're going to run since my horse is really slow. It's faster to run. And what I've found that I enjoy doing when I'm scrying is I do farming. I find lots of things while I am farming, which, I mean, while I'm searching for this, which reminds me, I've got a skill point. I'm going to go into crafting. Can't do it yet. Okay, never mind. I was going to see if I could start putting some Kenai stuff out there, but so that you could see the crafting provisions. Here's one. Here's iron ore. Now, if you put some of your skill points into Kenai under the crafting skills, crafting provisioning, and I don't have a Kenai on that. Well, that's interesting. Okay, I have to get some of the other crafting going so that I can see those things better. They put a light on the additional nodes that you can get stuff out of. So, like running around like we are now, it's hard to even see where the crafting items that you can farm for are. This one, like this would have been lit up, so I could have seen it better. I won't go into it. I get some out here. Oh, good, they didn't come after me. Well, I guess it's over there. I'm gonna swim for it. Now, if you look above, we are now inside the circle. It's a circle, but inside the borders that it shows you. And if you look at the bar up above, you can tell the green is there, and if it goes away, you've gone out of that circle. Now, here's the part that's not very well explained. Your quick bar. Pull up your inventory with the letter I, or go up here and click on that icon, and go to your quick slot over here. And what we want to do is under your tools, there's an antiquarian eye. We want to get it into your quick slot. So you right click on the antiquarian eye and add it to the quick slot. Okay, so it's there. Now we can go back to our items and escape out of here. Now what's going to happen here, if I hit Q, first of all, highlight it. See, my potion was highlighted there. You want to hold down the Q and highlight the antiquarian eye. Now, if you hit the letter Q now, this little goodie pops up. And what it's doing is pointing to the dig site. Oh, see, there it is, over there. So you just follow it, and it will take you to where the dig site is. Sometimes it's not perfect. You'll have to do it again sometimes, just to see where it's at. Okay. Because it may be pointing this way, and you'll have a mountain in the way, and you're going to have to go all around. You're not going to know exactly where you're headed for anyway, and it's off a little bit. But as you can see, there's the lights that are shiny above it, so you can see it off in the distance, and on your skill line for scrying, far side. Nope, not far side. One of these items. Maybe it's under excavation. It's a trowel. Keen eye. Here we go. Put points into your keen eye dig site so you can get up to 3. It will make these little lights brighter so you can see them from a distance. So here we go. We're going to hit E and go in and dig. And just like we did looking for the bottle back at the keen eye, not the keen, the Antiquarian Circle. We're going to use the auger first, and I'm just going to select a spot in the middle here. And as you can see, we got the box, the wide box that goes around, and we've got an orange box, which means it's further away, and it's probably within the white lines. So let's go up here. Let's pick this one. Nope, not there. There's a red box, so it's much further away. But it's telling us it's down in this area now, so we're going to pick another spot. Oh, nope, it's got to be here. Oh, this is so annoying. Or up here. Ah, there we go. So as you can see, this was the first box that we pulled up, and it was orange. Now I picked spots within that border that shows there, where the red and the green are located within. So we knew it was someplace in there, but when I picked this one, it gave me a different area, and I thought, okay, well then I'm going to go over here, and I picked this one, and that wasn't anywhere near it, and this one wasn't either. So that's why I went and picked over here, and we got one. Now we're going to keep using our auger to define where the, oh, okay, it is. So it's here, it's not there, so it's over here. But I'm out of auger. But that's okay. We have an idea. Once you start digging, you can tell where it's located. So we're going to click on the hand brush, and we'll just start digging. And we are revealing the item we're scrying. At least the box that it's in. Okay, now it says uncover bonus items with remaining time. This is our remaining time. It says 7 hours, 12 minutes, but what it is clicks with your mouse. And it will tell you, we got lucky, we got one. And we're done. Now, We got the Scrimshaw pendant. I'll show you that in our inventory. But we also got... No, what the heck? That's bonus loot. Okay. That was bonus loot we uncovered. But it says no bonus loot. That's the first time that's ever happened to me. That's not there. Anyway, okay, so we got the Scrimshaw pendant. We've got the another lead that we can scry for, and I should have bonus loot, which is something you can sell for gold. Exit. Okay. And it tells you that Silverhand, the Nord Drinking Horn, is also available for scrying. So we'll just go do this again. Hit J, right where you're at. You don't have to go anywhere else. Stay within Western Skyrim and just scry away. Okay, that one is not available. The body markings, as you can see at the bottom of your screen, that one is not available because the scry button is not highlighted. And then here's the drinking horn, and that's not scryable. So you have to go with this one first before these two open up. It says we have to have antiquarian insight before these two open up. Let's take a look and see what that is. It's insight. Oh, we need to do some more scrying, in other words. Okay, so let's go back here. We're going to scry for this one. And let's see if we can figure this out. I don't put too much time into this, as far as some people are really, into patterns and that sort of thing. And I get a little impatient. Okay, so we got those two. The only thing we can do over on this side is that one. Oh, well, that's a good one because it reaches out both ways, and we're going to pick up. We already have this one. So let's go here and pick up this one. And with this one there, there's that one. We're down to one more move. Ah, darn it. We're not going to get it unless there's something here that will do it. Shoot. Okay, well, there's nothing that's going to connect us, so we'll just hit anything. But this is good. This is going to show you what you don't have. Okay, see, it's left one of them you didn't find, so now we have this area to dig in, and there's another dig site here because of the fact that we didn't scry all the way. Now, this is going to take us into territory she has not been into, so we can pick up some waste shrines, do some farming, and all of that. Now, we're in the area already where this is supposed to take place, so let's hit our Q. It's out that way. Let's see, it must be on the other side of that big rock. Because I don't think this area goes very far. And if you want to level up quickly, there it is, in Scrying, go to Artaeum, because it's a small area, you don't have to go very far, you can just go back and forth. Okay, see this I did not find the item I'm looking for. This is just a small canvas print that I'm going to be able to sell for 40 gold. Okay, but now we know that where I want to be is over here. What I'm going to do is go to the closest shrine. It's going to cost me some gold, but sometimes it's worth it. Okay, here we are. As you can see, there's the symbol again up there. And it's along the road. So we probably should find this road. Is this the road? I think this is the road. Maybe. Yeah, looks like it. Let's check the map again. Yeah, we're headed. Oh, look, there's a way shrine over there we don't have yet. Okay, this is good. Something's barking at me, but I don't probably bark at my chicken. Okay, just keep going straight up the road. Isn't Skyrim pretty? Look at this. Look at these mountains and the trees. The graphics in these games are just fabulous. Can you remember playing Pong? Or games that just didn't have the graphics that they have now. Now you feel like you're in it. Wait till you get into virtual reality. Oh my goodness, it's probably going to be crazy. Feel like you're actually there. Some people don't want to do that. A friend of ours said he's not into virtual reality. He wants to interact with the game as we do now. Just a second. Sorry, guys. I got a message. I don't mean to interrupt what I'm doing here. Oh, no, we're okay. I'm kind of looking for a call. Okay, so we're heading towards the dig site. I'm getting in closer. We're getting closer. Let me put on turbo run here and go. Someday she'll be able to go. Oh, let me show you the horse. Get on your horse. See how slow it goes? That's ridiculous. Is this the right way? Nope, this is not the right way. Is this the right way? Yes. Chicken jobs. But she can go faster running now. Still on the road, yes. Here it goes. Up here. Oh, look. No, we're going to avoid that troll. I think the road goes this way. Ooh, that looked right there. Oh, that's not great. Oh, road boss. We don't need to go down there. Look at, isn't that fabulous? So is Skyrim. Wow. Sorry, I kind of geek out sometimes with the scenery. We're getting there. I'm sorry, guys. Keep going. It is. We're almost in it. It's cool.
What are simple folk supposed to do against such evil?
Yeah, I don't want another custom component. Okay, see now I'm inside the circle. Right here, where the borders, and my bar at the top has turned green, so we know we're in here and we can now use the search function of the antiquarian eye. Here we go, and it's over this way. Keep an eye out because it'll be a little bit to the left and a little bit to the right. And I think I see it up here on the right. There we go. So we're going to dig. And once again, we have 9 turns here. I usually pick something towards the center. And you can see the outline. So we're going to go down here. Nothing there. Let's go there. Ah, we got lucky again. We hit it. Oh, okay, so it's over here. That time we got the whole thing sectioned out. Okay, now we take the brush and with mouse click down. Oh. Okay, uncover the. Let's see if the bonus item comes up this time. is. Now I better get it. Okay, a rawhide belt that you can sell. Something I didn't show you. It didn't come up with the selection to choose J. I wonder if they changed that. Huh. Excavation Initiate. And I can put a skill point in. Ah, Coalescence is pretty cool. Oh, maybe just an additional turn for Scrying. Let's do that. Let's try again. Let's go J. Only scry for the green items still. Now it gave me an extra turn on doing this part, that item that I selected. Okay, there we go. There's one. Oh, USB. Oh boy. Okay, select that. Is this connects to that one? That's a good one. Okay, because it's reaching close to 3, 4 of them actually. And you can see that right away I can connect with the one on the right here. Then I can connect with this one. Well, I'm going to connect here with that one, and I can get these two. Because these 3 go to both of them, so I'll get both of those. And I have 1 turn left. Oh my god. Oh! Oh, I had them all. Okay. Sorry, I was misinforming you. But see, now you gotta go all the way back over here. That's why doing this in Artaeum is much better. It's a much smaller area. Okay, I'm gonna finish scrying with that. I'm not going to do that now, but because I want to show you the ritual site. These are the same as a dolmen or a geyser in Somerset, except it's different. It's the same, but it's different. So let's go. Where was it? It's just across the road, I think. Discover it before I can actually go there. Oh, there it is. It's up above. What the heck? We have prisoners here.
Just think, current Rigert. What would past Rigert do?
Well, good luck. Go up the hill. It still says it's a blue palace. Not blue palace. The ritual site. Well, anyway, it's there. And I think this is it up here. How do we get there? Not again. Let's see. Okay, that way. Let's see if we can. That's it, right up there. But let's see if we can get over there. Yeah. Oh man. Up here. Well, there it is. Oh, it is. Look at that. Here we are. This is a ritual site. Now, these guys that are sitting down and standing over here have absolutely nothing to do with getting it started.
I feel exposed out here, like we're being watched.
Yeah, you're getting ready to be sacrificed in a ritual. So, I have sat out here for 30 minutes at a time, waiting for this darn thing to come up. It's random. What you have to do is just watch for the red, because the sky turns red up above. And when you see one of these as having turned red when you're near it, go to it, because it doesn't come up very often. Just head out there and run and get to it if you can. And other than that, candle to light the way and a dead skeleton hanging there. Ah, yuck. Well, I guess I'll go and scribe for that item over there. And in the meantime, I will say goodbye. I've been on for 2 hours. I got stuff to do in real life. So I'll just say toodles. And we'll see you later. Bye-bye. Oh, we do have a stream. I forget. It's Friday. We have a run tonight, 4 o'clock Pacific time. I'll be streaming, and it's usually a lot of fun. Although there have been less people on lately. Let's take a look. Let's see. Oh, we've got a good crowd on. It seemed like there were very few people on the game last night. And then tonight at 4, and then there's another stream tomorrow at 5 p.m. on Saturday. No, tonight at 4. It's Friday. 4 p.m. Pacific. Tomorrow there will be a stream. In the evening we do a world boss run. Or Cyrodiil. It alternates. Last week was Cyrodiil. This week is a world boss run. I don't know where we're going yet. That's up to Alba, who is the guild master of Celestial Legacy. And tonight's run will be led by Rotach, who is the guild leader for Citizens of Tamriel. And then tomorrow also at 9 Pacific, we're doing a trial. And if I'm involved, I will do the stream of the trial. I can't remember. Hold on a second. I'll tell you which one we're doing. I can tell you which one. Saturday's trial will be Asylum Sanctorium. We'll do that one tomorrow morning at 9. And then on Sunday at noon, we do another trial. That one, we may start doing Cloud Rest because there will be some special drops for Cloud Rest when the Somerset event starts next Thursday. Anyway, thank you for joining me. And you can also see me on YouTube at Madams with an apostrophe S Mix, M-I-X. And if you see my chicken like you see on Twitch, there's my chicken. You know you found me. So please follow me or subscribe on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube. Thank you, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.